Hello everybody, Monty Reed here. How would you like to make 1,000% return on your investment? ROI. If you invest in your own business and you can generate a take-home pay or net profit of 20%, and you can take your inventory and sell it, all of it, every month and reinvest in your business, over 12 months, you'll get 1,000% return. Here's how it works. And we've been experiencing this because as our income's going up, we're trying to figure out how do we come up with $300,000 in expenses. Because if we don't come up with expenses, then if you have an extra $300,000 in income, you have to give $96,000 to the IRS. And of course, there's some deductions. But as a business owner, you do get additional deductions. You get 54 cents per mile for mileage when you're driving in your business, and talk to your tax person about that. We've got a great tax person that's helping us think about what do you do with every dollar? What are the tax ramifications of every dollar before you spend it? So you know what tax category that deduction is going to go into. But the reality is, if you're paying 32% interest or 32% tax, if you're at the 32% tax rate and you earn an extra $300,000 this year, you're going to give 32%, 32,000 per 100, that's $96,000 to the IRS. And if you don't want to, the only way you can not give that legally is to come up with $300,000 in deductions. Because if you have $300,000 income and $300,000 in expenses, then your taxable income is zero. And that's how the big boys do it. That's how the rich stay rich. And the tax code is written to assist business owners so that they get to a point where they're making so much they can't deduct it. They have to pay taxes. And I'm excited about coming up with $300,000 in expenses and then getting to a point where we're making $400,000 and we have to give the IRS $32,000 because we just don't have any more expenses. And so I'm excited about giving $32,000 to the IRS on every $100,000 I make past the expenses. But I learned from a mentor years ago that one of the legitimate business expenses is a $100,000 airplane and pilot lessons, because for your business, you need to travel. And in the long run, it costs less to fly yourself than it does to go to the airport and book flights, especially when you have to make sales calls. All you got to do is file your flight plan. And so that's one of the things I'm going to get 100,000 out of the way right away with the airplane, and probably an extra 25,000 because I want a seaplane with floats and retractable wheels. So there's little more expense there. But the pilot training, the fuel, all of that's deductible as travel expenses for the business. So if you took $15,000 and you bought inventory and you sell it for $18,000, I think that's how it works out. I can't do math that well, so I apologize for that, but I did run the numbers. And so if you sell that inventory and it's now your gross income is $18,000. And of course, for this example, we're not going to worry about the little expenses because obviously you're going to have expenses. But if you could reinvest the entire $18,000 and get more inventory, it might take a week for it to get in. It might take you 1 or 2, 3 weeks to sell it all. And so that's why with this example, we're using 12 months. But in reality, we're turning the inventory every week. And so you literally can make 1,000% interest within 12 weeks, which is way more than 1,000% annual interest. But for this example, let's just say that you're new starting out with a Thrive or whatever your business is, and you have trouble finding customers. And with our Thrive business, we have a 32% gross income when you count the fan perks and the supply benefits. But your shipping's about 10%, and then there's a buffer and there's some others. So we just say 12% goes out to expenses. That leaves us a 20% profit. So $15,000 in inventory arrives. I go out and sell it, and I earn 10% cash, 10% free, and then there's other benefits to account for that other 12%. But and I only get the 10% once a month. And so that's why the monthly example works better. So 15,000 becomes 18,000. You get the product in, you go out and sell it again, you get a 20% net take-home pay. Now you've got $21,600. Then you sell it again, $25,920. This was $15,000 just 3 months before. And then you turn that, it's $31,104. Then you go out and sell that. It's $37,324.80. I'm probably going to drop the pennies here. So month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Month 6, you take that same inventory, you sell everything. It's now worth $44,789.76. You take that inventory, you turn around and sell it, $53,747. Sell it again, $64,497. Sell it again, there's 26 cents. Sell it again, $77,396.70. You sell it again, $92,876. You get that inventory in, you go out, you find more customers. And the reason we know you're going to keep turning it is our customers are happy. They eat it, they love it, they keep eating it. Now it's worth $111,451.25. So $15,000 went in one. Let's see, how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After 12 months, your $15,000 is worth $133,741.50. And before the end of the month, we're going to sell it one more time, and it's worth $160,489.80. And that's a little bit over 1,000% return. So there you go, that's it. If you have a great product that people love, which we do, I sell out. I get the $15,000 worth of product in, and I go deliver it. And you can do auto ships. I do have some customers that do have it shipped to them directly, and I get 5%. But I don't mind working a little bit extra to get an extra 15%. And so it's a lot of fun. And I have a lot of customers that are I'm getting 2% on, but I really do enjoy delivering it and earning that 20%. It's a lot more fun. And it's just exciting that my return on my investment in my own business is higher than mutual funds, higher than the stock market, higher than any other investment out there. 1,000% interest, that's pretty good. I know at this rate, we're gonna have what we need. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you'd like to make 1,000% interest, obviously I can't offer any advice, but I will offer you one thing. No financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I would offer you one thing. If you have a business and you have 20% net profit after expenses, because ours is 32%, and then after expenses we have a take-home pay of 20%. If you can do that and you can turn your inventory every month, all of it, then I recommend you invest in your own business and go to town. Sell it, get more, sell it again. And if you can reinvest that money back into your own inventory and sell it all, if you got a great product, you should be able to sell it all, and you'll get 1,000% interest over the next year. So this is Monty Reed talking to you about 1,000% interest by investing on your own business. Get a better return on your investment by investing in yourself. Have a great day.
Keep thriving, my friends.